Yes guys, so we're here just at the gym. We're gonna sip on our pre-workout, get warmed up and attack the day, attack the session. So let's go. Alright, so we have our session mapped out. A lot of lat work, bit of upper back. We got some rail delts and biceps as well. So we're gonna spend 5 minutes warming up, getting back warmed up, getting lats warmed up. And the very first exercise I always like to do whenever I'm doing my back workouts is a rope pullover, just to warm up lats before we go to any compound movements. So let's get to it. Trained chest yesterday now. Very sore to say the least. Dom's are next level. One thing I definitely will be doing this off season and prioritizing more is stretching and mobility work, because obviously the bigger we get, the more kind of restricted we're gonna get. So keeping on top of mobility work, stretching. Also guys, right, what you gotta remember is like stretching is so important, not only for your mobility, flexibility, whatever, but if you think about it, right, when you're training hard, your muscles tighten up so that they can kind of shrink. So when you're not stretching or keeping top of your stretching, first of all, you're gonna feel kind of all tightened up, but two, you're actually limiting your growth potential. So by stretching, you're obviously elongating the muscle fibers, and then once you're fully recovered, have your protein intake, you build more muscle, right? You fill out better. So that's one thing I gotta do anyway, 100%. New Year resolution for this year is to keep on top of stretching. Right, you know what's good guys as well is like ever since coming back, ever since coming back from like Austria, and just even with the run we had last season, I'm after reaching a point where like all of this that I'm doing, the diets, training, bodybuilding, etc., it just feels more of like a job. Like it does, like for years it felt like a hobby, something I enjoy doing. Now don't get me wrong, I still enjoy what I'm doing, but I feel it's a lot more serious. And to me, like that's actually an indicator that we're heading in the right direction of turning pro, right? Every professional you look at, any sport, where that's like soccer, boxing, whatever, to them it's a job. You know what I mean? Because it is a job to them, right? So like I'm after reaching a point in bodybuilding, because I've been doing this for like 8 years now, that is just like, it just feels like a job. So like I have to show up my 100%. I have to like make the most of what I'm doing, because if I don't, it just feels like I'm not doing my job. So that's something I'm definitely extremely grateful for reaching that point. So yeah, so like first exercise in, we're actually gonna do a cable pullover. I'm not sure why I'm sitting here. It's a pullover we're doing. Pullover to warm up the lats, then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna get after it. So let's get it. Alright, first set down. We have 2 more sets to go. Rep range is in around 10 to 12 reps. I'm getting warm, so this is gonna come off. Whew. Right guys, so I need your take on something, right? So I got this belt, I have this like 5-6 years, right? So I need an upgrade, but this is where I'm at with that, right? I want a personalized belt, right? So something like the likes of Simon Sadowski, Classic Physique, right? But every bodybuilder you know has a nickname. So like, what do you think my nickname would be? It's like, my goal is to like, let's say, inspire everyone along the way. But like, I know what's one word that kind of represents me. So I need your opinion on this. What's one word? If you were to give me one nickname, one word, what would it be that represents me as a person? Curious to find out. Oi. 2 sets down, 1 more set to go. Need to hydrate. Right, so like we've got pretty much all this year mapped out. So what is next, guys, for me after, you know, having a really good run in the last competitive season just gone. So the plan of action here now is we're going to spend the next 5 weeks or so reversing, prioritizing health, getting our health markers back on track where they need to be, get our bloods done, and once we get the all clear, then we should be looking to push up the end of this month. Then we'll be pushing for like 15 weeks, 16 weeks. That's going to bring us to around June, halfway through June, and that's when we start prep, right? Shows, in terms of shows for this year, we got 5 shows in total, right? So we're doing the regional again, Muscontas, Ireland in September, which I'm actually super excited for because it's going to be an opportunity for me to defend my title. So I'm really looking forward to that. Then we got 4 Pro Qs. So we got Germany, the first one. We got UK Pro Qualifier, France Pro Qualifier, and last Poland Pro Qualifier, because in the years I've been competing, I haven't competed in my home country yet, and I just want to do it this year, you know. So that's kind of the plan. So although we're in January, like the whole year has been planned out, so we're literally not taking the foot off the gas. Like I always say, capitalizing on it every single day, make the most of the day. So yeah, that is the plan. Well, that's been good. Whew. Yeah, 2 more sets to go. Getting fairly warm now. This is gonna come off. Say that again. That we got booted out Aldi. Yeah, I mean, like, there's not much to say really, like, you know, like, we're recording a few bits in our food shop, and then this lady kept eyeing me and Kev up, so I knew something was up as soon as we finished recording the bits, right? So then she came over to us and just basically gave us a long speech saying that we have to like contact the store beforehand, whatever, and then she went to talk to her store manager, which she ended up not being there. So she gave us some bullshit excuse with GDPR. Like, I mean, as soon as I heard that, I was like, this lady's talking bullshit, like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, we got the boot out then. So we tried, obviously, do a few sneaky shots before we left. But yeah, it's been a hell of an experience. Never happened to me before, but it's been funny. So we got the food shop done anyway. So yeah, next time we just gotta remember to contact somebody up. Yeah, we gotta contact the CEO next time, I think. Yeah. Right, 2 exercises down, 6 more exercises to go. So let's keep on moving. Whew. Yeah, that's so much better. Right, so basically what we need to do here to make this work, when I had my grip like this and when I was pulling, I felt my forearm pull more than actually my elbow, and whereas the focus here should be pulling through the elbow in order to connect to your lat, right? So what I ended up doing here is I actually just used a D handle, right? Change the grip going from this way to pulling like this way. So the grip changed, and now I can actually focus more on pulling through the elbow, and therefore my connection with my lat has improved. So now we can do our working sets. So let's get to it. 6. Fuck, this shit is heavy. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to drop it down to 3.5 plates, because 4 plates is a bit too much. The contraction wasn't good. Stretch was good, yeah. Contraction not so much, so we have to drop it down. Right, that was fatiguing. Oh Lord. Right, so this is my first time doing this exercise in a while. A few things I definitely need to work on here. Definitely is just the execution. So I think I'm gonna even actually lower the weight even more next time around. Put more focus onto the form. The other thing is, like I always say, guys, give yourself feedback, right? So one thing I can definitely tell myself here when it comes to this, it's like flare the elbow out that bit more rather than tuck it in, because I actually ended up feeling more of my lat when I had the elbow flared out compared to like tucked in. So that's that done. On to our next exercise. We got chest supported dumbbell row, but upper back, then do another pull down variation, close grip pull down, hit the lats. So that's our back finished. Then we got a 1 rel delta exercise, reverse fly with dumbbells, 2 biceps, bit of calves, because I haven't trained them now in like 2 weeks. Whoops. And that's it, guys. So let's keep on moving. Yeah. So we got 11 reps here now. Connection was actually spot on. I'm really happy with that now. So 1 more set, and then 1 more back exercise, and that's back wrapped up. So, whew. Yeah, that was good. 7.5 reps. Unreal. Whew. Alright, quick break, we go again. We ain't slowing down. Whew. Alright. So that's back finished. Now we're going to do a bit of rel delts, so reverse flying on an incline bench, 2 bicep exercises. We're going to do a preacher curl on an incline bench, and hammer curls with a rope, and calves as well, and that's a wrap. So let's keep on moving. Pump is good. Whew, let's go. Alright, that felt good. Good. 2 more sets. Right. I just can't wait for this hell phase to be over so we can start pushing. I can't wait for this hell phase to be over so we can start pushing again. Huh? These super subs. I need to piss. Small bladder, man, and plenty of water. Fuck. Whew. Right. Quick rest, we go again. My voice so deep, Jesus. Whew. Lightweight. Right, so that's arms and the full pull workout wrapped up, guys. So we're gonna hit a few poses, see what we're looking like I said, and end it there. So let's go. Right guys, so pull day wrapped up 1 week into our reverse. You know, we got a lot on the line for this year. We had a really good run in 2025, you know, but that doesn't mean we're slowing down or taking the foot off the gas. We've got so much on the line. We've got plenty of shows lined up. We're 34 weeks out from first show. You know, the full year is planned out, so like I said earlier in the videos, we gotta put the head down, work even harder, right? Carry the momentum over from 2025 into 2026 and just work even harder. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please press the subscribe button. Any bit of support is always greatly appreciated. And don't remember guys, if you're ever ordering your supplements of micro supplements, don't forget to use my discount, which is my surname, Sadowski, at checkout to get 40% off your subs. See you next one.